Stereo. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this reading finds you well. Welcome to your mid-April 2019 reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. As usual, guys, this is going to be a relationship spread, meaning that you could always apply this with anyone in your life. It could be with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband. What is going on? Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, exes, crushes, anyone. I'm basically just going to be picking up your relationship energy in general, okay? And don't forget to also check your sun, moon, or Venus sign, because for me personally, I realize that with my readings, I resonate much more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign, all right? But probably because my Venus is in the 7th house. I don't really know, but you might want to check that one out too. But if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate, all right? There's so many amazing, talented tarot readers out there on YouTube for you to just click and watch. I want to see 2 more cards here. You have your overall energy for the now. You have the Temperance card. You have the 3 of Swords. And you also have the Moon card right over here. The pain is still searing pain. Yeah, you have the 8 of Cups here. You're mourning over somebody. You have the Ace of Chalices in reverse, meaning that you're bleeding in love. You're feeling drained. It feels like everything that you've been putting... I mean, it's bad, man, because you're the Hierophant card, you're the King of Pentacles, they were the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. So, I'm not very diplomatic, so, okay, you know what? Temperance card kind of like talks about, yeah, the pain is still there. Yeah, there's like so many questions and wonders that you have inside of your brain. Like, was I the only one that was in love? Does that person ever love me? Does that person ever had a feeling for me? Is this person still misses me? Is this person still wonders about me? What is this person's energy towards me? Stuff like that. There's like a lot of questions inside of your head that is kind of like still haunting you. And sometimes it brings pain. So your emotional state sometimes is fluctuating. Like one day you're very chill with the Temperance card. You feel like, the worst day is soon gonna be gone. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then when you're wondering again, with your moon, with your subconscious, you feel like there's something here that is still missing. You feel like you want to figure out, you want your questions to be answers and da-da-da-da. What is challenging you? You have the Strength card, and then you also have the Knight of Wands. So the Strength card kind of like talks about a lack of patience. And I understand that you guys are a fire sign, same like me. We want things happen to be fast. We want our answers to be, we want our questions to be fast and stuff like that. And then the Knight of Wands, meaning that it's a very, very fire energy. This person is much more fire than you guys are. Knight of Wands is the energy of coming and going, not someone that you can actually tame. Somebody who is still very much focused on his own, or focused so much on his or her own ambitions, their type of independence. They still want to conquer the world. They still want to experience things. They're still very, very adventurous and stuff like that. Knight of Wands is also somebody who is still very, very much stubborn. So because you guys are heavy in the past. You're the Hierophant card. You guys were the King of Pentacles. You were very committed to them. You tried to, King of Pentacles, you were giving them like a lot of actions, acts of services towards them. It's a very, very heavy type of stuff. It's a very mature type of stuff. They're not ready. You know what I mean? Nine of Wands doesn't want to be given like a responsibility that makes them stay in one particular place for a very long time. That's not their energy, even in the past. Because they were the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So if you were expecting that from them, yeah, they have the Ace of Swords. I mean, like, okay, I'll think about it. I know that I'm supposed to be doing that, but I'll think about it. Because they have other priorities in their life as well. They want to achieve stuff. They want to conquer stuff. So doing things that you're expecting them to do seems very heavy for them. They love their freedom. They enjoy their freedom. And they feel like if they were to be either in commitment with you, or they reply back, or, you know, if they are on the same boat as you, it's too much for them. They still want to explore the world. You know, the Knight of Wands energy is a very young Aries and Sagittarius type of energy that loves freedom, that is a little bit of a commitment phobe, that, you know, doesn't want to promise anything because then they're going to be dealing with consequences, you know, stuff, something like that. Were they in love with you? Yes, they were. Princess of Chalices, no doubt. Okay. But love is not enough to make somebody do a certain actions. Love is not enough to make somebody be committed to someone. Love is not enough to make somebody move, you know, from like, I don't know, Antarctica or something to America or to Indonesia. Love is not enough. Okay. So that's what they were. They were the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you cannot trust them. You feel like you cannot rely on them. You feel like you cannot believe every word that they say. Saya mau tahu sebenarnya orang nih perasaannya sama si Leo saat ini kayak gimana sih? Well, they misses you, Leo, even in the now. But they're focusing so much on their worldly manner. They feel the connections on, you know, Six of Cups. They feel it very strongly. Lover's card, they feel it very, very strongly. They misses you. If you are not in contact, they misses you so very badly. It's like now they're opening doors again. Maybe they're adding you on Facebook or they're adding you on Instagram. They try to, you know, make room so that both of you could actually communicate with one another. But because you are very heavy energy, I'm not saying heavy energy, I'm saying you guys are very mature. You want to see actions instead of wondering what's between the line and da-da-da-da. You know, you're now feeling the Eight of Cups and also the Ace of Chalices in reverse. You're mourning over them, every single bit of fantasy that you've created inside of their head about what the future is going to be like with them seems to evaporate. You don't want to focus on that. But in the now, though, they're like opening the door again. I feel like in the future you're going to cut them off. I know it's going to be like a really bad reading. I feel like in the future you're going to cut them off. Because even in the now, you know, if you guys in a period of no contact, they're still opening the doors. You would see them succeeding in other areas of their life, or you could be hearing they have a promotions or they're moving to a new place. Like good things are going on in their life and they're so proud of it and they might want to show it off. Not intentionally to your face, but they just like to show it off. And you felt like the distance that's been created between the both of you is becoming to, you know, the gap is wider. You're going to cut them off in the future. It's like this type of person is not the person who is going to wait around doing nothing. So although they are kind of like waiting for you to come back to them, they have the Seven of Swords. You know, it's a very funny one. Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. So they're waiting on you, but also at the same time, they're dealing with other people as well. And you're like, what? How can you do that? How can you... And you're going to find this really contradictory. Like, how can you love somebody? How can you put a value into somebody? But then your actions is not, you know, saying based off of what you feel. Or your actions doesn't really show it. But that's the type of person they are. And in the future, you're going to be done waiting for them. How do they feel about you? In the now, they misses you. In the now, they still feel the connections. Even in the future, they feel like, you know what? If I were to be investing somebody with Leo, I feel like it's going to be like a long-term type of commitment. It's going to be something that is worthy, something that is going to be worthwhile. But they're passive. So their actions does not really support their feelings. And in the future, I see you guys, you know, kind of like cut them off with that energy, with the Tower card especially. And you're just like, no, no more. Okay. So that is the reading if you're only dealing with one person. So what happens if you're dealing with two people? Person A is somebody who has betrayed your commitment. Somebody who has betrayed your commitment. And I'm not saying because like there's another person in the room or da-da-da-da, but it's just like you feel like you've been committed, you've been wholeheartedly in this relationship. You love them, they love you, yeah, but they're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So what they show in the beginning was different than who they truly are. So in the beginning of the relationship, they were very, very showy. In the now, they have the Six of Wands. So, and you guys have the Eight of Chalices in a way that you're kind of like mourning over the loss of them. You feel like they're getting their attention somewhere else. They're having their success somewhere else. Six of Wands. They're feeling happy, but it's somewhere else. It could be they have like recognitions in their jobs, or they're just having like a happiness with somewhere else. And then you have the Eight of Chalices, meaning that you are, you know, basically mourning over them. So that's person A. Yeah, and then they're going to be much more open about it in the future, which is going to make you kind of like closed off with the Queen of Swords in here. So that's person A. Person B is somebody who you're like, after you're done dealing with person A, you guys were like, you know what, I think I'm done with a relationship that is like a long-term type of relationship, or a relationship in which I could not trust my partner. I want a relationship that is tangible. So that's what you wanted. You're the King of Pentacles, and you're dealing with somebody who's kind of like quite, you know, aloof, same like you. You know, this person overthinks when it comes to the matter of heart because they have trust issues. You guys, it's not because you have trust issues, it's that you don't want to play no more. You know what I mean? You don't want a relationship that is all play, play, play. So you guys are the King of Pentacles. And now they're starting to open up towards you, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Wands in reverse in here. But I feel like because your energy was so much focused on the mourning over person A, you're like not really focused on this person. Now, bestow Hangman in reverse now. See. Yep. You're not really focused on person B, and then person B in the future is going to be very, very optimistic that you're going to come around to them, because I feel like they have heard about what happened with person A. But I feel like in the future, you know, you see this person as a potential, but also at the same time, you have the Seven of Cups and also the Queen of Wands. So it's like you're very fired up about doing something in your life. It's either you want to move, or you want to change career, or you want to, you know, build another business. You're like focus on that, on that aspect of your life instead of love and relationship. So this person is going to kind of like quite wait around for quite a while here, person B, for you, which is beautiful, because they feel like you have a good value, and you see them as a good value, but you're like, I can't trust anyone right now. You know, my heart is so cold right now. I can't trust anyone. So you're focusing on other things as well. Okay. So I think that's it for my reading for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for your end of April reading. Bye-bye. I love you.